Hello everyone, welcome to another thrift store pickouts video. I went for the first time this week yesterday morning. Hopefully we'll go again this weekend. We'll see what's up. I went in the afternoon, which is unusual. Usually in the morning. Usually afternoons it's not as good as in the first thing in the morning. This time though, they had just done a changeover of the bins, which was really good. It was very unusual though. It was packed to capacity like I've never seen before. There was no sales going on, anything, but it was so packed I had to park at the fast food place on the other side of the parking lot, in their parking lot, and walk over because there was nowhere to park. It was insanely packed, but I found some great stuff, so I'm happy that I went, including, I'll start off here with what for me was the most exciting find in the bargain room that day. I love the 90s. It's primarily when I grew up. I love Star Trek, and the Star Trek of the 90s that's my favorite thing ever. You know, TNG, and most of it started in the very end of the 80s, but most of TNG, Deep Space Nine, Voyager, just love it. I found in these nice little sleeves here some TV guides with Star Trek covers. Star Trek Turns 30 with Catherine Janeway. This is Star Trek's Newest Frontier, Deep Space Nine, so upcoming Deep Space Nine. Another early Deep Space Nine with Avery Brooks on the cover. My favorite one, this is really cool, The Women of Star Trek Are Out of This World with Dax on the cover. And Taking the Bridge, Enterprise, so before Enterprise was coming out, just preview issue there, first look exclusive, interviews, things like that, so that's really, really cool. Some cool 90s TV guides with Star Trek covers. I mean, that's awesome. Very few things would make me want to pick up an old TV guide, but Star Trek covers in great condition, yeah, awesome. On top of that, found a few DVDs and Blu-rays, not a whole lot. One Blu-ray we've been looking for. We have yet to see this movie, as it wasn't showing in theaters around us at all when it came out. Del Toro's The Shape of Water. And we just have not run across a copy since then. Theaters, we wanted to see it in theaters, but we couldn't without driving a super long distance. But Blu-ray DVD combo, Best Picture winner, Del Toro, Platinum 2-disc edition of Snow White and the Seven Dwarfs, some kids stuff, some cheapo like Wii things, but just things to fill out the store. A sealed copy of Jackie Chan's The Myth. Then we found on VHS Hanson. Hopefully someone wants this in the store, because I certainly don't. Hanson, Tulsa, Tokyo, in the middle of nowhere. Hanson. Then we have two of these kids' books with the record My Little Pony and The Muppets Take Manhattan, with the record is in there and in decent shape. We've actually sold this exact same thing before. I've run across this one more than any other Muppets one for some reason. A sealed Magic School Bus in Concert Activities Center for Windows 95. Brand new sealed, so that's pretty neat sealed. Then the book front, one beat up book that we have the novelization of the sequel, so now we have the first movie, Escape to Witch Mountain, which I really enjoyed those movies as kids, and I still really like these Disney movies. I think they're very overlooked Disney movies, so I have those. And then a whole stack of R.L. Stine, Goosebumps, that kind of stuff. We have a whole stack of R.L. Stine, mostly Fear Street. And another stack of Goosebumps, all original covers and all in fantastic condition. Just even some ones that are a little bit harder to find in really good condition, like Welcome to Dead House. Just really good find in the bins. And a couple other ones in that kind of same vein. And then Frank Peretti, which don't run across very often, so some good books for the store. Then the main room, I found three things: two more books, two hardcover, this really, really nice condition of Deep Space Nine Warped, and one more Star Trek book. We have Star Trek The Next Generation, Kales. So those were good buys. And what might be the find of the day along with those Star Trek TV guides, I did find one LaserDisc. Just a little bit rough on some parts of the cover, but mostly in good shape. The disc looks fine. Just got having a chance to check it out and see how it plays. But the postman always rings twice. Excited to have that on LaserDisc. This is definitely the type of movie that I love to have on LaserDisc. So from MGM UA Home Video, very excited to grab that. It's always fun when I find a random LaserDisc at the thrift store. It doesn't matter what it is, as long as it looks like a decent movie. I'm going to grab it in there with those records. So that was one trip, and it was a great trip. A lot of cool 90s Star Trek stuff, some really good stuff for the store. A lot from the same time period, a lot of like 90s kids books and things. And one LaserDisc to top it off, the cherry on top of the day.